Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Cats TV. How you doing? My name is Bruce Dickey. Look who's back. It's week.
Back again.
Is this the Brian, what's his name?
Brian Cushing, yeah.
Brian Cushing, that's right. Ryan Cushing.
Probably the first time in a couple of years I've worn it.
I guess, well, you're looking good in it. It probably fits you differently now than it used to.
I've done about 30, 40 pounds over the last 2-3 years.
Well, I know, but you've moved it.
Yeah.
You've moved it to different spots with your different program that you've got going.
The general idea, yeah.
Well, that's
added a little more cardio finally.
Cardio.
I get to go home from this and do some more cardio tonight. So
cardio for the first time since high school.
Since the military.
Yeah, since the Army. Well, at least you're ahead.
We actually bought a new exercise bike last night, upgraded.
See, now I haven't done cardio since college when I was doing it for the wrestling.
Well, you've seen my attention span.
Yes, I have.
I can't just get on a cardio machine and spend 20, 25 minutes.
You're going to need to have like 5 different
what I do is I bounce
screens?
I will do like a minute on the rower, a minute on the bike, a minute on the I will do like stations of cardio.
We'll get to the cardio training Asgard Academy, whatever part of the show here in a little bit.
You got other things you'd rather talk about.
Actually, we're not going to get to that part of the show.
Well aware.
That's
a summer episode.
Yeah, well, that's right. Weeze is here. We're going to talk it's high school football today, college football today, NFL football today. I've got the standings also for NBA and NHL if you're interested in those at some point.
Too early.
It is
too early for standings.
It's 10 games in, so they're 1/8 of the way through the season. Although I'm not sure if you can infer from the initial part of the season that the Blues really stink this year. Yeah. The Blues, the goal differential. You know how they are eight goals higher than everybody else,
and that's on the differential.
On the differential,
yeah.
And when I say 8 goals higher, it's like another 40% higher than everybody. The Blues are plus 21 or minus 21.
8 goals late in the year is not a huge difference.
No, 8 goals 10 games in kind of stinks.
Yeah.
The Blues are minus 21 and the next one's minus 13.
I am 1-0 on college basketball bets, so I doubt I lose a game this year.
There you go. Well, you're undefeated so far.
Yeah.
Undefeated so far. We are not. Do not plan to talk college basketball today, but you never know what we're going to get into here. As Brian is here. Hey, but Brian, we will get to the high school playoffs here in a little bit. Yeah. Brian was you were in Petersburg.
What's our language policy again on this show?
We have people, grandparents watching who we do not curse on this show.
Well,
you'll have to adjust. Apparently a little bit more happened on the sideline at Petersburg.
So some of the sideline quotes will have to be adjusted.
All right, we will adjust those. Let's take a look what's going on in and around your neighborhood today on Friday. I got to get through these. We got to blow through these because we got things to talk about.
Go at it then.
Let's go. Here on Friday the 7th, Johnsonville Ruritans are throwing their annual soup supper and Christmas auction. It's tonight at the Johnsonville Ruritan building. Soup supper starts at 5 and with a menu of chili, broccoli and cheese soup, hot dogs, Polish sausages, and dessert. Nothing like a good bowl of broccoli and cheese soup with a Polish sausage. Actually, I'm not certain that would go well at all. The auction starts at 6 o'clock. Will be conducted by the Tolka Brothers Christmas Auctions. You were going to add something?
I was going to point to my beard and say cheese soup does not go well with this.
Oh, I do not want to even think about that. I don't want to contemplate your beard with broccoli and cheese soup. In Fairfield, it is a Feed My Sheep worship service and meal tonight at 6 p.m. That's in 200 West Main Street there in Fairfield. Those attending to look forward to an evening of praise and worship, followed by food and fellowship after the service. All the featured speaker for the event is Brother Philip Cooper. All are welcome to attend. Up in Effingham today and tomorrow. Today and tomorrow, it's the ultimate holiday shop hop in downtown Effingham. Get ready for a merry, we've started that already, haven't we? Get ready for a merry downtown adventure during Experience Downtown Effingham's ultimate holiday shop hop. Pick up your holiday shopping passport and explore the festive magic happening all through downtown and local shops. Collect stamps at participating stores as you browse seasonal specials, exclusive deals, and holiday cheer at every stop. Each stamp gets you closer to winning the downtown holiday gift basket filled with goodies from all your favorite small businesses. Shop local, support the community, and make some magical holiday memories. So that's today and tomorrow in downtown Effingham. On Friday night, tonight, the holiday performances have begun. Now, am I wrong, or is everything starting just a little bit earlier than normal?
I refuse to acknowledge Christmas until after Thanksgiving. I'm one of those.
This is November 7th.
Yeah. We didn't have my birthday yet.
When's your birthday?
It's next week.
Okay, well,
13th.
happy birthday. What are you, turning 55 finally?
Yes. Feels like it some days.
He's not turning it. He just looks that.
The man ain't wrong.
The Straight No Chaser Holiday Road Trip is tonight in Effingham. That's at the EPC, the Effingham Performance Center. The celebrated 9-man a cappella group is known for redefining the sounds of the season with their signature blend of impeccable harmonies, sharp humor, and infectious energy. With over 25 years of live performances, more than 1 billion streams, and collaborations with music icons from Paul McCartney, Elton John, and Stevie Wonder, Straight No Chaser has become a must-see act each holiday season. The set list will feature festive favorites from their gold-certified albums, Holiday Spirits and Christmas Cheers, as well as tracks from their latest release, Stocking Stuffer. The high-spirited performance offers something for everyone. Heartwarming classics, laugh-out-loud moments, and the kind of musical magic that brings audiences of all ages together. Whether you're a long-time chaser or new to the music, this shows a perfect way to kick off your holiday season. What's going on Saturday? The Jeff Rurtons are hosting their breakfast tomorrow morning, their monthly breakfast, from 7 to 9 a.m. It is sausage, biscuit and gravy, hash browns, scrambled eggs, pancakes, milk, white or chocolate, juice, and coffee. I believe it's by donation at the, I think it's your own donation at the Rurtons there. Oak Valley Free Will Baptist Church in Jeff, also hosting a fall harvest party Saturday. The event will be held at 1310 County Road, 1325 East of Jeff. Guests are encouraged to bring their lawn chairs and join in for warm soup supper and an evening of fellowship. Can be a little chilly, I'd say. Maybe they'll have the big bonfire going. Veterans Day Parade tomorrow afternoon in Fairfield, the downtown Fairfield at the 1 o'clock. It'll be the national anthem in Freedom Park, followed by a performance by the Roasted Chestnuts, and then the parade will start at 2 p.m. Are you going to go to that? You're a veteran.
I am, but I will not be there because I'll be in Peoria covering the state cross-country meet.
Oh, yeah, the Mules have boys and girls.
First time ever we've had both teams advance. Actually, second time ever for the girls was 2 years in a row now.
Well, good for them.
So, yeah, I'm going to go up Friday night, and I'll be up there Saturday for the meet.
There you go. Where do they run up there?
Detweiler Park, up north of, it's up closer to Peoria Heights.
I got to ask, what time of day?
9 o'clock in the morning. That's why I'm going up Friday night.
But that's probably a good thing, because at 9 in the morning, the cold front will not have come through yet. We'll get into the weather during our college football portion of the show, because one of my bets is dependent. One of my bets is dependent.
They'll be done by 10:30. So I'll start
you'll-
getting antifreeze in me probably about 10:45.
But you'll have pleasant weather before the
Yeah, that's what I mean.
You want to be ready. Yeah, I understand.
You know the antifreeze trick.
I do. Yes, I do. Veterans Day Parade in Fairfield, as I was saying, 2 p.m. in downtown Fairfield. And afterward, all the participants in the parade, they'll be fed a meal at the senior center across the street. That's pretty cool. Over in Wamak, just south of Centralia there, Wamak, it's their food pantry on Saturday morning, 10 a.m. until noon. Come in, shop, bring your own box or bag. Limit one per household, and you must verify you're addressed as well as you go with your ID or utility bill. They'll have pin posts at the top of their Wamak Food Pantry Facebook page. That's a wonderful, right now you might need that. 12th night at the Centralia Cultural Society is Saturday afternoon at 2 o'clock, Saturday evening at 7:30, and then next Friday at 7:30 as well, and then Saturday next week as well. The 12th night at I guess it's the Shakespeare play that they're doing. Actors Alive will be performing Shakespeare's 12th Night, a romantic comedy in the Centralia Cultural Society this month. Boy, you don't see a whole lot of Shakespeare in Southern Illinois. That's a nice way to go see it. Disenchanted is playing at the Effingham Performance Center tomorrow night. They put great big letters on the webpage. Please note, this is not a children's show. The show contains adult language and content. Poisoned apples, glass slippers, who needs them? Not Snow White and her posse of disenchanted princesses in this hilarious hit musical that's anything but grim. Grimm. You like
I
that?
assume there was two M's there.
Two M's, yeah. The original storybook heroines are none too happy about the way they've been portrayed in today's pop culture, so they've tossed their tiaras and come to life to set the record straight.
Empowerment.
Forget the princesses you think you know. These royal renegades are here to comically belt out the truth.
Which, that sounds like the Disney version of Six, the musical.
I don't know what that is.
Henry VIII's Wives.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I went and watched that here not that long ago.
I have not seen that.
Actually pretty solid.
Well, good for you.
Yeah, it's basically the retelling of the wives.
Would you go Fox?
Yep.
No kidding. I had not heard of this.
And it's called Six, the Six Wives.
Well, yeah. Do they go in? I guess Aragon. Can you name them in order?
I could at the time. It's been
Aragon, Catherine of Aragon. Boleyn was second, right?
Anne Boleyn was second. Was the other
Grey
Catherine third?
Was no, wasn't it Lady Jane Grey?
Jane Seymour.
Jane Seymour. Oh, I can't remember.
I think it was. I can't remember if it was Jane, then second Catherine, or yeah, I can't remember them all.
Do they all sing as they're going to the axe?
Basically, they all tell their story, and then they retell what
Only
happened.
two of them get the axe, as I recall. I think.
Yeah, one died from sickness, and one was actually divorced and lived, and
Yeah. Who knows? But Disenchanted is Saturday night at the Effingham Performance Center, 7 o'clock. Watson Civic Center Veterans Day pulled pork and soup supper from 4 to 9 p.m. in Watson. It'll be veterans eat free. Everybody else has to pay a little bit. Dinner includes a hog roast, hot dogs, mac and cheese, corn, baked beans, a tea, lemonade, coffee, and you can stop at that on your way home from Peoria.
like I said, it might take me a few hours to get home from Peoria.
Well, it's over at 10:30. And be able to stop and watch college football at different people's homes.
In fact, I was even thinking about going to St. Louis. I'm not sure if I'll do that yet or not.
Well, that'd be fun.
There's a rave I was going to go to see if I was going to be the oldest person there at 47 years old.
Just think, you probably would be at 48.
Yeah. Well, I'm 46 now. I'll be 47
okay,
next
47.
week. Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, the anime rave. Like electronic dance music, like set to anime themes and remixes. And I'm a nerd, Bruce. We know this.
Wow. I got to tell you, that's a higher level of nerd than even I had ever considered. That is impressive, the level of nerdiness in that
Well, if I was going, it's going to be in costume.
Gets even more and more impressive. Well, he's in costume today. You know what he's in costume for today, ladies and gentlemen?
Segway.
This is perfectly good. You can use it in radio. National Jersey Friday on the first Friday of November. Express your fandom for your favorite professional players on National Jersey Friday by wearing your team's jersey. That's not even his team's jersey or favorite player.
One of my favorite players, though.
But you don't, I mean, if you were wearing your favorite player, you'd be wearing the New York Giants number 9.
If you think about it, their current starter was a USC quarterback.
Thought their current, Fields got hurt. Who's the current starter now?
Oh, you're talking Jets. I was talking Giants.
Giants, pardon me. Who's the current starter now?
Jackson Dart.
He was USC before he went to Ole Miss?
Yeah.
Oh, I did not realize that. I hadn't paid attention. How to observe.
Cushing went to USC.
Oh,
I was actually a fan of his in high school football, though.
really?
New Jersey, Bergen Catholic. He was a DeFranco guy.
Oh, okay. Well,
That's where I got to be familiar with him.
There you go. Some fun ways to celebrate. By all means, just where they're speaking of Russ
Speaking
Wilson.
of.
There he is right there. Let's see. That next one's a Texans jersey. Who would
I
that
have
be?
that jersey.
Would that be? Is that 15 for the Texans? This is probably an old picture. What's that? Davis Mills or something like that, maybe?
No, worse.
Who is it?
Watson.
Oh, no, that's Deshaun Watson. Great.
And I'm pretty sure that's Daryl Revis in the
I
Jets
was
jersey
figuring
there.
that's Revis Island behind him right there. Yeah,
I'm pretty sure that's Russ, Revis,
Let's
and Watson.
see. Well, this national jersey, this one talks about basketball jerseys, and I can't recognize any of those.
Is it 3 and Knicks?
3 of the Knicks looks like maybe the 30 and the. Would that be a Hawks or something like that?
Are we sure that's
Or
basketball and
Houston
not
Rockets?
hockey?
I don't know.
That looks like hockey jerseys.
No, the numbers aren't big enough to be hockey.
Well, they're all different sizes.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, get away with wearing a jersey to work today. If you can, go ahead. I don't think I will try today. I've already wearing this today.
I work from home. I'm pretty sure I can pull it off if I want to.
I suspect you could pull it off without much trouble working from home. I suspect that's all right. What else today? You might enjoy this. This is National Cappuccino Day, November 8th each year. Well, probably Saturday is National Cappuccino Day. Whips up a friendly, frothy, hot cup of cappuccino. The perfect drink on a frosty morning, meeting with friends, or maybe just to enjoy a creamy coupa. Traditionally prepared with espresso, hot milk, and steamed milk foam, a cappuccino is an Italian coffee drink. The word comes from the Cappuccine friars and is the diminutive form of cappuccio in Italian, meaning a hood or something that covers the head. I guess, is that what the picture is there? I know that's the top of the cappuccino. Are they trying to make a hood on the thing or something?
Usually, I always see the little flower in the heart thing there.
Yeah.
I've actually watched a guy teach how to do that, so.
Oh, really?
As Landon was training someone and showing him how to do it, so.
Well, so you said, did you watch it? Did you learn? The important thing is learning as well as watching.
That would require attention span again.
Again, we have a problem. Again, an issue. Also, that's a fun one on Saturday as well. National Harvey Wallbanger Day. National Harvey Wallbanger Day falls on November 8th. Recognizes the fruity and spirited cocktail made with 3 parts vodka, 1 part Galliano, and 6 parts orange juice. Poured into a highball glass, garnished with an orange slice and a maraschino cherry. That's got the wrong slice on there. You need orange on that. There's the orange slice and the
I
maraschino
believe
cherry.
that was invented at a bar in California. I just heard a story about that today.
Oh, there you go. Somebody must have been talking about
Someone was telling a story about being in the bar where they invented it, and
Duke's Black Watch Bar on Sunset Boulevard in Hollywood. Now hold on. In 1968, at a chili tasting in San Diego, hosts served Harvey Wallbangers along with a story explaining the origin. According to the story, all that remained of a Laguna Beach party included vodka, Galliano, and orange juice. When the partygoers left, Harvey remained, banging his head against the wall. However, accepted lore, 3-time world champion bartender Duke Antone deserves the credit for the cocktail's invention. He operated Duke's Black Watch Bar on Sunset in Hollywood. Over the years, he collected quite a few credits for his famous beverages. As a bartender, his resume was impressive. Inventor of the Rusty Nail, the White Russian, and the Flaming Russian. According to the bartending wizard, in 1952, a surfer named Tony Wallbanger inspired the cocktail. Now that makes...
Sunset Strip in L.A.
There you go.
That's what I was Looking on Wikipedia as you were reading it.
You probably were reading along. My mom used to drink Harvey Wallbangers, and might have affected me a little bit. I'd always go over and eat the ice. I always enjoyed chewing the ice that had the little divots in it.
So was your wife a fan of two different Harvey Wallbangers then? The drink and the 82 Brewers?
Oh, she doesn't know about the 82 Brewers.
Okay.
They got beat by the Cardinals anyway. I'm not going to tell her about the 82 Brewers.
Harvey Kuhn?
Kane. Harvey Keene.
I can't remember, yeah.
It's spelled Kuenn, but Harvey Keene. NBA basketball, the Bulls are at the Bucks tonight on Chicago Sports Network. That's channel 353 at 7. Channel 354, the Blackhawks are at the Flames. NCAA basketball, all kinds of basketball. Big Ten Network's got 3 in a row. Purdue, Fort Wayne at Ohio State, Northern Illinois at Wisconsin, Pepperdine at UCLA, Kansas at North Carolina. North Carolina's got a ranking,
For now.
25. So until next week, you're saying?
I mean, they're what? Probably going to be 2-point favorites against Kansas. I haven't seen a line yet, but.
No, I haven't either, but that's on ESPN channel 360.
That is actually at our place, so that helps.
Yeah, it will help you. Streaming, if you're looking for your teams that are streaming, Illinois, Northwestern, Purdue, and UConn are all on Peacock, and Kentucky and SIUC are all on ESPN. So Kentucky's not even on SEC Network. I didn't understand that. They're on SEC Plus. Makes no sense to me. Maybe they just don't want. Maybe I guess they're wanting people for Kentucky fans to look. I don't know.
Who was that against?
That's I didn't.
Valpo.
Valpo, yeah.
That might be why.
Houston at UCF tonight at 7 o'clock on Fox Sports 1 in football. Northwestern at his Trojans at 8 on Fox, and Tulane at Memphis on ESPN. That's Brian. I'm Bruce. We're going to let's talk high school football. Anything happened this weekend?
Not that I can remember.
We'll be back right after this.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Le Mans Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Le Mans always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Hello, folks. Bruce Dickey here with Wabash Cats TV. Thank you so much for tuning in, and thank you also for tuning into Wabash Cats TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. You can find it here daily at 9 a.m. and at 1 p.m. Talk about all kinds of different subjects. People, interesting folks in the community, community events coming up, just all kinds of stuff that will matter to you. Appreciate you tuning in. Thanks a lot. Briscoe Surplus Sales on the northeast edge of Flora is your one-stop do-it-all shop. Looking for rugged boots and footwear from great brands like Lacrosse, Rocky, and Carolina? They're there. How about top-notch small engine parts and service? Briscoe Surplus Sales has it. Whether you're wiring your switches or switching your wiring, Briscoe Surplus Sales has the solution and the know-how to help you get the job done right the first time. Briscoe Surplus Sales, your one-stop do-it-all shop.
My grandfather, Carol Rush, opened Rush Appliance in October of 1949. This is Sean Rush, and I am driven by the same determination and commitment to quality that has set us on the road to success. A lot has changed in the appliance industry since 1949, but at Rush Appliance, we're doing everything we can to remain trusted, strong, and competitive. We are extremely proud of our roots, and we look forward to providing you with quality and service at Rush Appliance and Furniture Company in downtown Fairfield.
It is all things new at Zimdar's Heating, Air Conditioning, and Appliance Repair. We have a new line of heating and cooling equipment and new technicians. Our new equipment line offers 24 months free financing and excellent warranty coverage. Our experienced service technicians can provide you with quality service and repairs on all brands of HVAC equipment. Zimdar's has been serving Clay County and the surrounding areas for over 23 years. The employees of Zimdar's are here to help, so call local and call Zimdar's.
folks, welcome back. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Cats TV. My name is Bruce Dickey. That is Brian Turner. This is our weekly Take the Points show, and we're going to spend a lot of time on.
That's why I'm going to readjust here.
Readjust. First, we're going to talk about Flora. Let's get the good stuff out of the way. Let's get the good stuff out of the way. As the Flora Wolves, you see, in Class 2A, have advanced. They are hosting the Pana Panthers here in Flora on Saturday afternoon. And again, I will take this time to explain how the IHSA does not permit Wabash to shoot that game because it is on NFHS, and they claim
That's a whole other segment we can get into there.
They claim exclusive rights. We are not permitted to show that. Otherwise, we would have been able to show you last week's outstanding 42-39 win against Nashville. What have you heard, or do you know much about that one?
Make no mistake, you see the number 4 and the number 13 there?
Right.
Nashville was the favorite in that game.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Nashville was a 10-point favorite.
Yeah, Cal Preps had it at 10 points, exactly. It was a good win.
That's a great win for Flora.
First win ever in playoffs.
Even though
Congrats.
it's at home, first home
Tackett.
game, I think, in the playoffs, right, for Flora, or maybe their second home game.
I think they'd had one other, yeah.
Yeah, they'd had one before. Congratulations. Came from behind late in the first half, and the entire second half was just back and forth. Who was going to have the ball last and hold on? And Flora did not score last, but they held on after scoring.
I think they got an interception on the last play.
I believe that's correct.
To seal it.
I believe that's how they did it. So, yeah, congratulations to the Wolves on that win. Here's
John, of course, Flora alum, and actually, graduated with Coach Tackett, so glad to see them win.
Is he your age?
Would have loved to have seen it if I didn't have something else going on that day. Yeah, me and Tackett grew up together.
We'll get back to that. We'll get back to what else you had going on here in a second. Here is the Flora's year so far. That's a pretty doggone good year. Only one loss it's to Johnston City, and as you see, Johnston City still in. They've got a tough game on the road at Maroa. Maroa in the number 9 seed, Louise. That is a very good number 9.
The way IHSA does seedings is not actual seedings, like how teams are, one for like,
right. Ranked.
So that's a 1-9 game. That's a 50-50 ball game.
Yeah. Well, that was the thing. Chester was the 8 seed Maroa beat last week, and yeah, Chester was a very good team. Maroa came into Chester and beat them on the road by 2 scores.
Yeah.
So the winner of the JC Maroa game takes on the winner of Flora and Pana. Who has Pana played, you ask? Well, they play in the South Central Conference. They are looks like one of the smaller teams in that conference, just bigger than Verdon North Mac and Carlinville. But this conference always loaded. Greenville is always good.
Fairfield is very familiar with this conference.
Fairfield is very familiar. Having
2 losses to Vandalia,
lost to
4 to Greenville, 1 to Staunton, although Staunton never scored in that game.
I was wondering.
Which actually, I want to congratulate.
We're going to talk about.
I want to congratulate Staunton on no longer being the biggest playoff.
That's the thing. I was going to get to the number of times Fairfield feels like they have been jobbed in the playoffs.
I just realized.
Whenever I thought that we're still unclear on the timeouts. I thought. We'll get to that.
No, I realized this was all my fault. Saturday.
Oh, really?
I made a Staunton joke on the way up to the. I tweeted out my trivia times as I'm driving through Staunton. Trivia note: Staunton still holds the distinction for making the state championship game despite never scoring in the first round. Little trivia note for anyone out there.
I wish you had a picture of that. Oh, yes, you do.
Oh, I do.
Oh, wait a second, you do.
Didn't score. And it moved down to number 2 this week.
Yeah, you see, I always kind of thought that Staunton was, I've always contended that the Craig Zerlini penalty of the
against Carterville?
Against Carterville was I've always contended that was number 1.
I put Staunton up there.
Staunton number 1, I can understand that. The sideline interference is one of the biggest ones I've ever seen.
Who was that again? Was that?
That was Anna Jonesboro, wasn't it? Wasn't that Anna Jonesboro?
I remember it was on Donnie.
Yeah, it was on Donnie. But anyway.
Well behind the play.
Well behind us. So yeah, here you go, folks. Here's what Payne is. So this is going to be a great football game Saturday at 2:00 in Flora. Best of luck to the Wolves. We hope that you can get out there to the next week against. Either way, I think you'd be on the road because Flora's had 2 home games and JC's had only one. Moreau's had only one. So yeah, here we go. All right,
That's what you call a good problem to have.
yeah, that is a good problem. This doggone camera keeps going goofy on me. Let's switch to this one. All right.
Yeah, I was kind of blurry on that one. I might have looked better. Did it help?
I tell you what, if you get too far afield here in our next story, I might switch to the other camera. All right, what happened at Petersburg? Sounds like Fairfield had an outstanding football game up there. Defensive struggle.
Defense played incredible.
In Petersburg.
Best game they've played all year.
And then the Petersburg Porta Blue Jays kicked a field goal to win the game on the last play of the game. But wait. Maybe it should not have been the last play of the game. You want to tell?
No, it could have been the last play of the game.
Everybody knows. Well,
it should have been Fairfield taking a knee, even if there is time left on the clock.
Okay, I'll tell you what happened. First and 10 at the end of the game, the last
32 seconds to go when the first down was running.
Under a minute, the kid takes a knee to stop the clock, right?
No, he spikes it to stop the clock on first down.
On first down, he
From the
spikes
10.
it to stop the clock. Okay. Then they run the ball to the middle on second down
To
and get to
8.
the 7.
8-yard line, 2-yard run.
8-yard line.
Number
Okay.
40.
2-yard run. Stops the clock with 20. Then they.
Well, no, they don't stop the clock. After this, they run it for second down, so the clock is running, so they got to spike it again.
There's 23 seconds to go before that.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying they picked up the first down. They ran that play with 32 seconds to go. So they got 6 plays in the last 32 seconds.
All right, so
There's other clock issues
23
going on there,
seconds to go. 23 seconds to go. They run the ball into the middle of the line, pick up 2 yards. Third down, the quarterback takes the snap, takes a knee, and then spikes the ball. Taking the knee, he should have been down. The clock should have been running. Clock did continue.
They stopped for a couple of seconds, and then they wound it again.
And they wound it again. Okay, clock continued to run. The quarterback realizes that, and that was third down.
That was third down.
Quarterback realizes what's going on and takes a snap and spikes it.
Because the clock was running down inside.
Inside 5 seconds, inside 2 seconds or something like that.
So when he spikes it, if you go
On
back and
fourth
watch,
down,
it was.
which would have been fourth down.
Yeah, which you can question the timing, whether or not there was time left on the clock. You can't
Okay.
question the number of downs. It was fourth down when he spiked it, turnover on downs, even if there's time on the clock.
I wasn't there. You were. You were 20 yards from where all this happened. Across the field.
Yeah.
20 yards away from it. 30 yards.
I'm on camera.
Okay.
Yelling.
You are on camera. All right. Watching the game. Watching it on one of the services. Actually, I've watched it on both services. I watched it on both NFHS as well as Mule Nation. Thanks, Mule Nation. You guys did a great job up there. Other than, I'll talk about something. I'll talk to you, Claire, later. Okay, so the quarterback, I thought, turned and tried to call timeout. He made 2 quick motions
Well,
like that.
he takes the knee and then he tries to spike it. Like after
he spiked it, yeah, he threw
after
it.
he took the knee.
After he took the knee. So that took a little bit more time for the referee to be able to set the ball anyway.
Yeah.
But, I mean, the clock is running. Should be.
Yes.
Running at that time. So then he realizes they aren't giving him a timeout. He goes under, takes the snap, and spikes it again on fourth down. Okay. So the officials and the Mules, I see the Mules.
We're celebrating.
You're celebrating. Right there's the picture.
You snagged that off my.
I snagged that off the Wayne County Press. You've got 2 Mules. You got Elaine Ross.
This is after the spike.
After the spike,
before
Mules
the
thought
fifth down.
they had won the football game.
Yeah.
You got the 2 officials there talking. What are they saying right now? What are we hearing?
What they're talking about, I don't know. The official on our sideline never went out there to have this discussion. He stayed over on our sideline, and we're yelling at him. They just ran 2 plays there. They just spiked it on 4th down. You could see me on film going like this. He never went out there.
Did he respond to you folks? Okay, now hold on. You're not a member of the team.
No.
You're a photographer.
Correct.
Was the team also, were the coaches also
That
telling
I don't
him
know,
about the issue?
I'm down by the yard line where the official was.
Down to 1.
And because Fairfield called a timeout trying to get an explanation on what they were doing. And
But with no time on the clock, or was it had the?
well, this is after they put 1.9, I think, left or back on the clock. We call a timeout because we didn't know what they were doing. Like, why are they still, why are they lining up for a field goal here? Why is it still their ball? So we call a timeout, and I know Coach Townsend talked to him. I don't know what that conversation was, and I haven't even asked Coach Townsend what that conversation was.
Might be a bad memory to bring that back up.
But no, there were people on that sideline
letting them know what was going on, reminding the officials that it was 4th down. Okay.
The guy on our sideline never went out and talked to the other guys.
Okay, so all this is going on. Do the Porta kids realize what's going on?
I can't speak for them, but
do they appear to?
No.
Do the Porta coaching staff appear to realize what they've done?
I can't. I mean, honestly, they're clear across the field from me.
Okay.
I can tell you, people in the press box were talking about it as it was happening. You can hear that on the Mule Nation broadcast.
Yeah,
they're like, wait, wasn't that 4th? You can hear them. Wait, wasn't that 4th down? Long before the field goal's ever kicked, they could tell in the press box. Our radio guys were obviously, were on it, and no one stopped the field goal from happening.
I'm assuming that and it wasn't like an El Dorado home football game where everyone went ape afterward. I mean, it broke up nicely, and
I might have went a little El Dorado on this one. Ironically, the last guy that got pulled out of a game at Flora from El Dorado, his last name was also Turner. We're not related. Yeah, I've even talked to a couple officials, and I've told them, I said, I lost my stuff a little bit. I said, first time I have ever done that because it was that bad and that obvious. I don't argue judgment calls.
You've been at all 3 of those games we just talked about.
Yeah.
The other 3 games where the Mules got jobbed at the end of the game.
The Staunton game, I have that pick. I was the guy straddling the end zone pylon next to the official that called on the touchdown. I didn't lose my stuff because that's a judgment call. It happens. I don't think he was in. In fact, I know he wasn't in. I didn't yell at the guy.
This was not a judgment call. This was
procedural.
How the yard guy, the chain gang, was that on your side or on the?
He was on our side. Which he did. I mean, yeah, but running 2 plays like that, back to back, I don't blame him for not.
Yeah, they're slow anyway.
Yeah, I don't blame that. I mean, it's not like, well, we should have seen him not move it or whatever. I don't blame him for that.
So Fairfield did all they could, didn't they? Try to get that game. I mean, you can't really, when the referees leave the field, it's over, right?
Yeah, which he took a few minutes to leave the field after the game, but one of them did at least.
Really? White hat or?
No, the guy on our sideline might have yelled at a couple of guys, and a couple of guys yelled back, and
he wasn't stopping to discuss things with the coaches.
The issues there started in the first half. He was trying to toss people at halftime. He was like, when we go back to all we were talking off the air, the Mules had their opportunities early, didn't make it happen.
Didn't take advantage.
A couple of those were call related. 3 of them we had bad interceptions too. I mean.
So Fairfield gets the basketballs out and gets started getting ready for basketball.
As of Tuesday night, it became basketball season with volleyball also getting knocked out.
We didn't get a chance to talk about volleyball. Congratulations to Fairfield winning the regional. Nice year to the Lady Mules. I believe they were the only team that we cover that did win a regional because T-Town got beat by Effingham last Thursday.
Which T-Town had a nice little upset
over Pinckneyville.
Yeah, Pinckneyville was thinking sectionals, and Still got Edwards County and North City playing tonight in 1A. It'd be a great game.
We're shooting this on Thursday night.
Sorry.
Doggone it, everybody thought this was live on
They did
Friday
not.
morning.
They know better.
I know everybody thought we were.
If that game wasn't at Trico, I'd probably be going. Like the Super is at Wayne City. I really wish that match was the Super.
You know, that's the thing. Those two, North City and Edwards County probably should be the Super, because one of them going to have a pretty good shot on Tuesday night, Monday night in Wayne City. That's Weeks on Bruce. Let's go talk. There's nothing we can do about the mules.
Not at this point, no. Other than poke and pick. My specialties.
I was going to say, I've seen you do that before.
Oh, I'm not done yet. My revenge is subtle.
Go cross country. We'll be back after these. We're going to talk college football. Back in a sec.
When Justin, a local volunteer firefighter, needs one of the department's trucks serviced, he calls Cam, whose repair company keeps everything rolling. In turn, Justin helps keep Cam and all of the community safe. Together, they support each other. And Wayne White Electric Cooperative supports them and every member with safe and reliable power. It's why REMCs exist. And together, it all works.
Residents of the Clay County and surrounding area have relied on Clay County State Bank for sound professional service for over 100 years. With convenient lobby and drive-up hours, we are ready to serve you Monday through Saturday. We appreciate all who bank with us, and we look forward to the opportunity of working with anyone who is looking for a community bank to help with their financial needs. Give us a call at 665-3314, visit us online, or stop by and see us on the square in Louisville to experience our friendly personal service.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont's always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
I thought I'd lost my business in that fire, but my agent was there before the flames were out. He said, together, we're going to rebuild. Our employees depended on it. My independent agent and auto owners made sure we didn't skip a beat. I mean, we didn't miss a single payroll.
For whatever lies ahead, we're always there. Auto Owners Insurance. North Wayne Insurance Agency in Flora is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Hey folks, welcome back. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey on Wabash Cats TV. It's our weekly Take the Points show. Let's talk a little college football. How the boys doing with the? How are you and the rest of the gang doing? Because
You'd rather not talk about it?
I've been kind of stinking on ice here I've been like the Blues. I have been terrible.
In college or 10-10?
Hey, even after 2 losses this weekend.
Yeah. Lucas is only 2 games under. I'm 5 games over 500, 13-8, and Jamie has also participated.
And we've also hit some super dogs.
Yeah, in fact, I got one last week again.
You got one, and Lucas got one as well last week. Last week was a fun week. The Illini got their win last week. What was the biggest? It's week 11 now in the college football. I'm trying to remember what the biggest win was last weekend. I talked to you off the air there. USC had a heck of a nice win at Nebraska.
Which, with Raiola getting hurt, actually wasn't that impressive, but
a win in Nebraska is a win.
Honestly, for USC, a win not in the West Coast time or the Pacific time zone is a good win for us. Apparently,
that's exactly in conference.
It's our second one in the last 12 years.
I think that might have been right.
In the Central or East time zone, that's their second win. And
they haven't beaten. So they haven't beaten Notre Dame at home in the last.
Or on the road, you mean?
Yeah. Sorry, Notre Dame at Notre Dame is what I mean.
Nope.
Whew, that's kind of a.
In fact, I think the other one was like a Rutgers or someone that was. Yeah. Haven't traveled well east. So let's join the Big Ten.
Let's join the Big Ten and play 7 or 8 college games every year on the East Coast. Well, at least you're still on the West Coast, though, for like Oregon or
Well, like we're at home this
Washington.
week. That'd normally be good, but it's a Friday night game after we were just at Northwestern, so we're still traveling, halfway across the
after
country.
you're just
and-
at Nebraska.
or at
You got
Nebraska,
Northwestern
Now we got
coming
Northwestern,
in.
but we're still, travel for a short week game.
We've blown through this show with the high school football. What are the guys betting on
Get
this
to the
week?
picks real quick.
Let's go. We'll talk. I mean, don't get real quick, but
Yeah.
we'll discuss the picks. But yeah,
We'll work our way up. Start with
We'll
Lucas.
work our way
then.
through. Yeah. Well, yeah. Work our way up. Start with Jamie.
I was
and
going to
then-
say we'll start with Jamie.
Oh yeah, that means NFL. We're starting with me.
Yeah, I think I'm the only one of us over 500 right now. We've had better years.
Yes, we have. We were doing so good up until about 2 weeks ago. We had a lot of green 3 weeks ago. Anyway, go ahead with
Anyway.
what's Lucas got.
Jamie's got an over
Jamie.
in the Big 12. He's got BYU, Texas Tech over 52.5. Actually, I haven't looked at that game too much. Used to be Big 12 overs were money. Not so much anymore.
Well, that's the thing.
They actually play defense in the conference
Yeah,
again.
this is at BYU, and no, it's at Lubbock. That's right, it is at Lubbock. That over is. I'm like you. The over's not a given in that one.
And then he's got Coastal Carolina minus 7.5 against Georgia State. Georgia State is bad, and they're one of the worst ATS teams in football. I just saw that today.
Coastal has still, even though they're not as good as they have been in recent years, last couple, they're still pretty solid against.
Yeah,
the spread.
normally not a fan of the 7 and the hook, but you'd want to hope for a 7. But yeah, Georgia State's just bad.
What's Lucas at?
Well, Jamie's super dog is
Oh, yeah.
New Mexico State over Kent State. New Mexico 9.5. That's bad football.
How in the heck is Kent State a 9.5 point favorite over anybody?
That's a valid question and answers the question right there alone.
Wow.
Because New Mexico State's pretty bad too.
Wow. All right.
That's one. If it popped to 10, I'd probably take the spread there.
Yeah, no kidding.
Lucas, West Virginia minus 6.5 against Colorado.
The Rich Rods.
Colorado's
Fighting Rich Rods. This would be kind of fun to watch Dion versus Rich Rod in a cage match or something like that.
And then Colorado's got a true freshman quarterback starting for the first time this week too. So you kind of like getting that under the 7 there.
That's pretty good. That's all right. What's his next one?
Ohio State minus 29.5. He is laying it.
Is that at Ohio State or at Purdue?
Honestly, I don't
think
I don't look at games with 30-point spreads.
That's probably rules to live by.
Although I did take Oklahoma State plus 32.5 there 2 weeks ago.
Did you cover?
No.
I was going to say, I didn't think you did because Oklahoma State's been getting the tire beat out of them by everybody.
So I even tweeted it out. This is the hold your nose pick of the week. Turns out it still stunk.
So he's taking Ohio State. What's he got? And he's he's got
Yeah.
no chance.
Temple. Actually, I kind of like this one too. I think that's a 1 or 2 point game. He's getting 6.5 points against Army. That's a very winnable game for
Last
Temple.
year's quarterback, whatever his name was, Matt McCormick or whatever his name isn't walking back in that door for Army, is
Yeah,
he? Matt McConkle or whatever his name was.
I will be on Temple plus 6.5.
What do you have? What do you have?
Might
going?
even sprinkle the money line. I don't hate that one at all. And I'm saying that as a guy that was in the Army.
What do you have?
I got LSU plus 10.5 against Alabama. Look ahead spot for Alabama.
New coach.
A lot of times you get that dead cat bounce
You
from
get
the new
the
coach.
one. You get the one game.
Yeah.
One game dead cat bounce with the new coach as well as the new quarterback.
And then I got UConn plus 8.5 against Duke. A, I'll take any chance to bet against Duke. B, I think that's a winnable game for UConn. I almost made it my super dog. Other than I'm trying to go back to the well. We need Mississippi State 2 weeks in a row. Lucas took them last week.
Yep.
I'm on them this week against Georgia plus 7.5.
By the way, I'll give you folks some as we're giving these picks. Here's what the CFB rankings were this week. Oh, I've got the wrong one up there, and there's the futures on the thing. What's your super dog?
Mississippi State plus 7.5 against Georgia.
Oh, okay, all right. Wow, that is at Mississippi State.
Yep.
That would be a fun.
It should be a lively crowd. I'm not a Barstool guy, but they're going to be there for the pregame.
So they're doing, and that'll be you'll have the cowbells going
Yep.
so loud in Starkville.
Which
It's a nightmare.
I'm not sold on Gunnar Stockton. Not with margin, at least. I don't mind him. If you're an NFL guy, it's almost like the Pittsburgh Steelers. You take them when they're the underdog. You bet against them when they're the favorite.
See, here's one that I'm going on my first one here. I'm going against the dead cat theory. Auburn's got their coach fired, and I'm going against the Sharps too, because you see that
there's a lot of people on Auburn this week.
A lot of people, the Sharps are on Auburn, and I like Vanderbilt.
And I'll probably be on Auburn if that pops under 6.
It's Vanderbilt. That's why I stuck with Vanderbilt. I got the half point. Vanderbilt plus 6.5. I'm taking that. I'm taking Oregon, Iowa under 40. Is that 40 or 41?
41.
Under 41. Did you see the weather in Iowa City this week?
Cold, rainy.
Cold and rainy, 100% all day long, about 20, 25 mile an hour winds.
And I'm going to be a couple hours east of it.
Did you see when it's happening? It is happening from 10 a.m. until 6 p.m. It's an 8-hour squall in Iowa City right during the football game.
And there are a lot of people the last decade that made themselves very rich just betting Iowa unders in decent weather.
Yeah. You can bet Iowa under in bad weather. Yes, thank you. Yes.
Your Superdog surprised me a little. What are we doing here?
I took Mizzou plus 7 against.
They've got a quarterback change this week too.
Quarterback change. That's why I'm doing it.
Okay.
I like the quarterback. You know me so well.
Yeah.
The new quarterback is a better quarterback than the guy he's replacing.
A&M's defense is pretty salty too.
A&M's defense is good, but yeah.
I say that I was all over Mizzou against Vandy and it didn't work out. But
no, that's there's no surprises here to you, right?
I mean, USC should be in there or higher, but just saying they're top 12 in any power rating system you look at.
We'll be right back with the NFL. Back right after this. Stick around.
This is Christy, inviting you to wrap yourself in lasting luxury at Carnaby Square. We specialize in one-on-one customer service, high quality, head-turning, on-trend fashions, footwear, accessories, and a complete line of Brighton leather goods and jewelry. If you want to nix fast fashion and invest in a true-to-size, ethically manufactured wardrobe that you'll wear for years, it's time to treat yourself at Carnaby Square in downtown Fairfield.
Briscoe Surplus Sales on the northeast edge of Flora is your one-stop do-it-all shop. Looking for rugged boots and footwear from great brands like Lacrosse, Rocky, and Carolina? They're there. How about top-notch, small engine parts and service? Briscoe Surplus Sales has it. Whether you're wiring your switches or switching your wiring, Briscoe Surplus Sales has the solution and the know-how to help you get the job done right the first time. Briscoe Surplus Sales, your one-stop do-it-all shop.
At Clay City Banking Company, we're all on the same team, regardless of zip code. At home, work, school, or across the country, you can be part of our team with our cutting-edge mobile banking products. From your hand, you can check balances, transfer money, make deposits, and pay bills. Looking for a loan? We've got you covered with our mortgage, agriculture, commercial, and consumer loans. Join our team today. Clay City, Flora, Louisville, and Fairfield Banking Companies. We're the hometown banks, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Hey folks, welcome back. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. It's our weekly Take the Points edition. Hey, we got, I always like to give a shout out to some of our loyal viewers.
Old Kurtner, give us a glowing review.
Champ Brian Kurtner watching back in Fairfield.
Go Argonauts.
And go Argos, absolutely right. Yeah.
Pretty sure that's not his team, but it is mine.
Is his the Stampeders?
That sounds right, actually.
I think he's going to let us know probably, and very angrily, I'm sure. Speaking of professional football, the NFL this week. Here's let's take a look at the games this weekend. Anything now? The Raiders and Broncos is Thursday night. I took these this afternoon.
That was a great comeback win.
Great
for the
comeback
Raiders.
win for the Raiders. I tell you what, they just and then planting Bo Nix head deep into the turf
it was great
very
to see.
impressive. I bet you like that. I bet you like.
Actually, I got a text from a buddy this morning. It was sorry for what my Broncos are about to do to your Raiders. I sent back, you're probably right. He's like, we're in the lose for draft picks mode already.
Yeah, I think you are. You've got the Colts on in playing the first NFL game in Berlin. The Colts and Falcons on Sunday morning. What jumps out to you here in this first set? Anything in particular?
That game right there you just mentioned seems to be lined like a home game for the Colts.
It really kind of does. Maybe folks are just thinking that the Falcons have given up on the year or something like that. Taking a look farther down the list, the Giants and Bears. Giants at the Bears. Giants have not played terrifically well on the road. That's why I'm kind of liking the Bears in that one. I think the entertaining game here might be Arizona and the Seahawks with Brissett now ensconced for the next 4 or 5 weeks.
And I've seen a lot of talk this week about that being an upgrade from Kyler Murray.
Yeah, it really, he's played very well.
Yeah.
Had a nice win against the Cowboys last week.
He played well with the Browns before they brought in Watson.
Well, he played well with the Colts.
Yeah.
Played well with the Colts last year, and he's played well just about everywhere he's gone.
He's one of the better backups in football, I think.
The highlight this week basically is the Eagles
Monday night,
and the Packers, isn't it?
Although the Bucks-Patriots game's kind of sneaky.
Really? Where is that one? Bucks Patriot. There it is.
Yeah.
At noon on Sunday. Yeah, the Buccaneers 2.5-point favorites at home.
Yeah, that's a sneaky game.
That's kind of surprising. Well,
Baker's a dark horse MVP candidate still because they had all those field goal wins.
People are thinking that, that's an even up game there. That's like 6-7 right there, something like that.
Don't do it. We're both way too old for that one.
It's a joke. First time I've ever done it. Who we betting on? Who's your picks?
Let's start with yours.
We're
working bottom up.
Bottom up, yeah. I'm terrible.
Because we're opposite one of them here.
Oh, really?
Yep. You've got the Panthers minus 5.5 against the Saints. That was not one of my picks, but I am betting the Saints.
Okay.
You've got the Bears minus 4.5 against the Giants. Giants are beat up, missing all their skill guys.
You like the Bears?
I've got the Giants plus 5.
Have you really?
Yep.
Bears ain't missing anybody.
Nope.
All right.
Just honestly,
I don't blame you.
And
going the Oppo Bruce, the fade Bruce picks working pretty good.
I had my picks in before you, so it wasn't that. And honestly,
I didn't even look at yours.
When you put your picks in, you can see why mine was strictly a numbers play. I knew that line was not going to be at 5, so I took the 5 when I could.
Yeah, well, that makes sense.
My other one, I got the Falcons plus 7.
Okay.
Because I knew it wasn't going to last that long. And it turns out I just saw that Jamie's got the Colts minus 6.5.
Yeah, it's 6.5 now. At least it was.
I've also got more outs than the rest of you guys do, so I tend to get the better numbers. But
well, you got several different.
I've got 9 different sports books. Yeah.
How many have you been kicked out of now, though?
Kicked out of one. I've been limited on 3 or 4 others. Majority of my betting anymore is on bet exchanges now.
Okay, let's go Jamie and Lucas before we run out of time.
Jamie's Colts minus 6.5. Jamie's a Colts fan. And he's on the Bucks minus 2.5 against the Pats.
There's your Bucks. Cleveland Jets over under is 37.5.
Yeah. Might be a little too high.
Lucas doesn't think
Here's
so.
what I actually 3 days ago I would have loved that. Jets just traded both of their starting cornerbacks though, and their best defensive linemen.
Oh yeah.
Now, Cleveland's offense is probably not one to take advantage of that. Is why that line is 37.5. But
the Lions are 8.5 over the Commanders, huh?
Yeah, and I kind of like.
I know the Commanders don't have their quarterback.
I'm probably taking the Commanders on that one too.
Oh really?
Mariota's serviceable. Not a 5-point move, which is what that line moved. From the look ahead last week to this week was a 5-point move from Daniels to Mariota.
Wow. Yeah,
So and that's crossing a 7, which is more like a 1.5. So I kind of like the Commanders there.
All right, so again, folks, here's what our picks look like. Well, look at all that red on Bruce. My gosh.
You need to scroll up a little there. And
I do need to scroll up.
It gets a little prettier.
It does look a lot prettier. Well above.
Actually, I've got the numbers. We are, as a group, 73 and 79 overall.
Just a little under 500.
You were 14 and 22.
That's a lot under 500.
You're the anchor. Jamie's 17 and 22. Lucas is 18 and 20, and then I'm 24 and 15.
Such a shame. Folks, thank you so much for tuning in to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey today. Thanks for being here, Weez. We'll see you next time. We'll see you next time, folks. Have a great weekend.